I spy with my little eye. Hey, Carly. Those kitties love that building. They jump up on that poster and they jump up then onto the roof. Pretty nice day today. Getting up to 30 degrees today. Isn't saying much, but at least I can be in some lighter clothes at least. This is going to be the warmest day for a while then again, so it's supposed to gradually cool down again. We're supposed to hit sub-zeros again in a few days. I gotta go take 2 newborns. Where is she at in this room? Right here. So I take those 2 little scuzzies. Yeah, wish a couple more we could have today. It's perfect today. Don't have to. They can calve where they're at. Just doesn't really want to warm up. To be above freezing, just doesn't really want to yet. We're gonna get hit with at least one more storm yet. I have a feeling. I just know it. The snow don't melt. It just doesn't melt. I mean, we're kind of thawing today because the sun is so intense. You know, it is melting a little bit, but it's not fast enough right now. The snow just needs to get the heck out of here. Well, whose fault's that? You. Well, you've been stuck in there since morning. You. You can tell you're a dirty kitty. Corn dust. I forgot I was on the feed and she jumped in there, and then I came back about a minute later and tried calling her out. You know, I come out, so shut the door. And whose fault's that? You've done. I know she's done that so many times. I've lost track. You don't come out when I tell you to. I'm not going in there to go get you. That's up to you. That's up to you, dirty kitty. You filthy kitty. You see the corn dust on you. That's your fault. I gave you a chance. I gave you 2 chances, kitty. What do you want back in there for? Huh? So, yeah, you kitties get locked in somewhere. It's not my fault. I give you girls chances to get out. So if they get locked in somewhere, that's their own fault. Never seen that much snow before down there. I mean, before we've done it before, where that west snowbank is at. We've started pushing there to the east and had a big snowbank like that, but we haven't had 2 giant snowbanks on either side like that before. It's nuts. And just somebody will have to push the rest of that up, but I'm sure Dad's gonna keep working there. But yeah, we're not even gonna have to have a temporary fence all over there. I mean, the cows might cross anyways, but I don't think they're gonna really try for it. I would say most of them won't until it starts melting a bit. I suppose when that does melt, when that hill thaws out completely, we'll bust a path through there then, and we can go over there then. But well, another day in paradise, I guess. Still somewhat nice, so just a little bit colder again. I think I said this about a week and a half ago, I think. They were showing 30-some degrees for this week over a week ago. I'd have said, yeah, right. Yeah, full-blown correct. Don't see any 30s till, is that Thursday or something? 30-degree day, but then cooling off again then. The 30s just keep pushing off. So I'm waiting for a heifer to calve right now. She just has to get the feeder up quick way. We just got to get that head popped out, and then she should be good to go then. So I'm watching her. I haven't started the bobcat up yet, so I'm kind of waiting right now. I'm gonna go move a little bit of snow in place, move this snow out of here, and a couple other places clean up. Dad got the payloader out today again. Go keep clearing snow away. That's about it. Keep clearing snow out in the pasture here, and gotta have to get stuff ready. Oh yeah, I should dig out some of those panels too, because I don't know how the heck we're gonna bring the cows home here. I see what Dad thinks about. What I'm thinking about doing is feeding the cows a bale east side of the trees here, having the north side blocked off with some panels or something, and then blocking off the south side here with some panels too, with a gate. And we separate the bulls out then to the west, and then bring the cows home right across the road. Use bales to barricade in between the snowbanks on the road. Bring the cows right across the road then. So, because usually what we do, is there's so much stupid snow down here, we usually just get the bulls. We feed them down here. We get the bulls out into the pasture beside it. We put the bulls over there temporarily, just and then we bring the cows home out of the gate down to the south here and bring them up to the yard. Then is what we usually do, so we don't really have to set up a whole lot, except for just a little barricade here. But we have to do something different because there's too much snow down here to do anything, and I don't really want to bring the bulls in the corral here with the cows. It's just asking for trouble. Hard for stuff to thaw when you're only relying on the sun to thaw, and then at night, then everything gets solid as a rock. Then so, but yeah, I hope there's not much to do on the machines here. I hope there's not much, just usual maintenance stuff. I hope I gotta go through them yet. Hope there's not a whole lot to do. Haven't started anything yet. Too cold to start them. Hey, buddy. What's up? What? Yeah, Butchie. Oh, what a mess down here. Dad pretty much called it quits with the payloader. Got quite a bit moved, but it's just too flippin' slippery and so much hard pack, and it's just treacherous. We're waiting on chains right now. We ordered some coming from quite a distance across the US because there's like no chains available anywhere. The ones a person wants, that's gonna work good. So, but I don't know. I've never seen so much snow out here before. You know, we had a pretty big snowbank like that, the way that looks right now. But that was from pushing from where that snowbank is at all the way over. Now for this winter, split down the middle, snowbanks, massive snowbanks on either side. And of course, now we got a massive snowbank in the draw here just from cleaning a whole bunch of this away. And there's still more. Yeah, it's just so much hard pack here. Good thing we cleaned this up this summer here. Holly Monaro, we scraped a good layer off of here. And even over there too, along the trees is and even out here too, where that hay rack is at. And good thing we did. Hey, buddy. What? Oh, there's a little approach there, and yeah, kinda. Well, the culvert's here somewhere. Of course, the culvert's in the dam, and might be a little plugged up here. You might have to open that up sometime, but it's just insane. I don't think we'll need to run much of a fence at all here. We usually run a temporary fence kind of from that one post there across the water, and then kind of where that snowbank is at out to the gate out there. But we might not have to do that. I don't think the cows will. I mean, the cows can cross that snowbank no matter what, but I don't know. Might not even have to do it because there's nothing out there for them. There's 2 to 3 feet of snow at least, and then you get close to the fence line where those trees are at. You're looking at 4 to 5 feet plus drifts. So, plus then just that massive snowbank there just from along those trees. Of course, there's massive snowbanks up there from the corrals all winter long, and now we're getting massive snowbanks here now. I've never seen anything like this before, though. I think what I can recollect from being a kid, but I mean, I kind of remember 96, 97, but you know, I guess I was having fun in the snow, put it that way. I was enjoying the snow. Buddy. Yeah. Dad set those bale feeders there just so he knew where the approach was at. The crossway here, so don't know how to put snow there, but we're probably gonna go through a lot of bedding yet this spring. Good thing I got cattail bales. Good thing. They're gonna come in handy. That cheap bedding. Instead of having to use the good durum straw or oat straw. So, I mean, we'll still use straw from time to time, just, you know, if it's going to last a little longer. But if it's going to be mucky, yeah, those cattails are going to come in quite handy. Got to put that cylinder back on the Bobcat for the quick attach. Brother finally was able to come down here. The stupid weather. Came down here, dropped it off, amongst other things going on. So I can put that on. I'll for the hot swap. It's kind of one of those things that you don't realize how useful the quick attaches on that Bobcat. It's nuts. It's amazing how useful it is when you use it all the time. You don't really think about it until it's not on there anymore. It's like, oh, I gotta get out of the cab and do that, and just a push of a button. It's just way easier. Still I gotta work on the four-wheelers yet to make sure they're. Can't really use four-wheelers right now much, but we'll need the one for sure for put the calf cage on probably, and have my 570 ready just for checking purposes, I guess, at some point. But yeah, I don't know. Well, I got another heifer calving now, but thought I could hear a funny noise. Idler bearing on the engine here. Got two belt drives. One goes on the crank, to idler bearing, to the tensioner, to the fan. And I think the fan and the water pump are on the same pulley up there, and then it goes to another secondary belt that drives the air conditioner, compressor, and the alternator. So, but that idler bearing, I thought I could hear something this morning. No, I just took the tension off of it and spun it. Yeah, it's starting to get some play in it. So I felt it when I shot up the tractor. I felt the bearing and the tensioner too. Both felt cool yet, but I could tell he's a little bit of playing it, and here it's making noise. I spin it, it's making some noise. So why would that already go already? There's just a little more than 2,500 hours on this tractor, but I guess so. But it looks pretty easy to change. Just that hex head come loose, and that should just pop it right off. Then I think there's nothing else to it. So at least it's something to be pretty easy to change. Might as well have got the hood open. Check a few more things, I suppose, too. So why not? I'm guessing a stretching post. You. Kind of checking out the calves in here again, as usual. There's the tiny bud over there. A little bud. Finally over here. And what are you doing? You. Thunderbud. I think she's laying down yet. North side of the hut. Full of slobber here. Could hear that. What do you want? Buddy. Yeah, the only red calf so far. You. The only red one. But you came from a black cow, though. A bunch of tame calves here. Let's see, almost every one of them come up to me. Gosh, see, like solid already too. Good grief. I say you better be solid, bud. That calf and your calf. I hope those open cows here, they have pretty big calves in the fall of the year. Mothers are a prime. Big fat cows. That's what happens when they get to have a year off. their calves, but they require a little more maintenance though up front here because they got to get a what the shot is called again. It's for stomach ulcers and because their milk is pretty rich from open cows, as they got put a lot of fat on the year they're open, right? I mean, look at her, just the fat. She'll lose weight over the summer though, their calf. So, but they got so much fat stored up that their calves, their milk is very rich. So they need a couple shots, extra shots in the springtime, just mainly for stomach ulcers is the biggest thing. So I forget what that shot is called again. I forget. I think it's like a 7-way. It's a more expensive 7-way. See, look at that tiny bud there. One's a little partway preemie calf. He's getting around pretty good. Someone else is licking me again. Who's licking you? Oh, you again. Don't even have to look at your tag. I know exactly who you are. Yep, I'm gonna have wet pants by the time you're done here. Chonker. Calves are running around. Everybody's getting worked up now while trying to find their calves. Yeah, now you girls knew what it was like when they were calves too. And they're running around now. Now they have to return the favor now. Keep track of their calves. Yeah, Thunderbutt. Oh, nope, that wasn't Tiny Bud. Yep, there he goes. Like I say, that calf, it's either neutral or fourth gear. At least doesn't have to worry about a clutch burning up. You guys won't be tame all the time. Wait till late spring here in summer. They'll lose their tameness. Typical short-term memory. And they get more neglected too as a main herd starts calving too, so I won't be able to do this as much. Right? Yep. I get too swamped with work then, amongst other things. Just pretty much to make it check, make sure you're good. I walked up through the pastures, the other cows, and see how everybody's doing. So, suppose Missy's, I'll let you go. Hey, you big bud.